What's up, guys? It is Friday. It's August 11th. It's 4:47 a.m. And this is going to be a crypto newsletter, kind of rapid round fire as far as the past week or 2 weeks, with the most kind of important news that's been released during that time. So one of the things was cross-border payments and interoperability and extension task force from the Bank for International Settlements, July 31st, 2023. Cross-border payments interoperability screamed Ripple, and right there you got Ripple, and they're the only blockchain company on here. And then you have heavyweights. You got absolute heavyweights. You got SIPs. You got Buna, CLS, EBA, Clearing Finality, Eberpay, Mastercard, PayNet, Payments Canada, RTGS Global, Swift, the Clearinghouse, Worldline, PAPS, Bank of China, Commonwealth Bank of Australia, Dutch Bank. The list goes on. Wells Fargo, Wise. It's truly nuts as far as the confirmation out there. This year has been filled with confirmation back to back to back as far as everything that's been speculated on for years now with Ripple. Like they're on the committee. They're on the committee. You know, when you see something like that, it's hard to debate. And then you see something like this. XRP's market cap momentarily zoomed to trillions of dollars on Gemini, and it hit $50 on the exchange temporarily. So low liquidity after the token's relisting likely caused a temporary pricing glitch on the exchange. I saw that XRP was getting listed on Gemini, and I should have known because I hate Gemini. It's so low liquidity, it's not even funny, and just the platform is just clunky as ever. And it was gonna be a bet, a very low chance, but I can't believe I didn't take that bet. But I'm depositing some XRP there just in case when we actually see price start to rally, it does have a discrepancy, because Gemini would be the exchange that it would happen on. Because you go to any other coin on Gemini and you look at the advanced chart of it, not the app, but the line chart, and you'll see a lot of wicks. So there's opportunity everywhere, man. And maybe it's one of those things where it's, what's the next exchange that's going to list XRP, and is it a low liquidity exchange, and maybe we deposit and get it on there right beforehand. So seeing these things definitely gets the gears going. But yeah, outrageous, absolutely outrageous. Went to $50 per coin. $50. Okay, so they added to this article because last time I covered it, it didn't have anything lower, but it was even trading for a few hours higher than the rest of the market in the dollar range. From 1 a.m. like for hours now, it's been trading at $1.50. And we saw an order even go to $50 per XRP. Imagine if you were on the other side of that. For every one XRP, you're getting $50. That would have been unreal come up. I can't get over it. So yeah, but this was insane. So definitely a future opportunity there for sure. I'm not letting go of that. Then you have Ripple. Global finance leaders agree crypto and blockchain will have a significant impact on business, finance, and society. Explore the opportunities of leveraging crypto for businesses in our 2023 New Value Report. And let's take a listen to what this guy from Ripple has to say.
There's no denying that crypto adoption for real-world utility is growing around the world. Our global survey found that finance decision makers believe that crypto and blockchain will have a significant impact on business, finance, and society over the next 3 years. Our research found that enterprise finance leaders were most interested in holding cryptocurrency to make payments and to use it as a hedge against inflation, with that latter point being particularly important to respondents in Latin America. For more crypto trends in business, check out the 2023 Ripple New Value Report.
So that utility of the crypto asset, we're seeing more mainstream adoption of that, and that's going to be the new future of the way. And you see the Central Bank of Honduras solicits feedback on the development of a digital currency everywhere across the board. You have the Central Bank of Honduras launching a public consultation. The central bank there collaborated with the IMF to prepare the study titled The Future of Money and Payments in Honduras, Which Route to Follow. The study explores alternative solutions to promote financial inclusion, resolve existing issues such as interoperability, immediate payments, and cross-border transactions. And then it goes into the BIS. This aligns with the viewpoint of the BIS, which supports the concept of a central bank money as a solid foundation for the evolution of the monetary system. And then you have the cross-border payments, interoperability extension task force, the only one with a crypto, Ripple, right there. So a lot of things are lining up. The writing's on the wall, and it's hard to deny it. When you see stuff like it, it's hard to deny it. And then we have RTGS.global, and this is actually, I think they were on the committee too. RTGS Global signs partnership with innovative banks to streamline cross-border payments and has signed landmark pilot agreements as momentum builds in emerging markets for its cutting-edge settlement service. So the financial market infrastructure revolutionizing cross-border settlements has signed landmark pilot agreements with 2 innovative banks as momentum builds in emerging markets for its cutting-edge settlement service. The MDO, Humo, and Extend and Credo Bank in Georgia are the progressive institutions that will run pilots with the RTGS Global, signaling a commitment to improving cross-border payments and settlements in the region. And through its network, banks will release significant liquidity benefits and streamline traditionally cumbersome cross-border settlement processes. Their solution is generating considerable interest among rapidly developing markets across Central Asia, as well as in the wider Asia, Middle East, and Africa regions. Meanwhile, the innovative FMI has attracted interest from the industry's largest multinational banks, which has formed a global banks working group with RTGS Global to collaborate in leveraging its network and expertise to advance cross-border payments and enhance the global banking ecosystem. They launched in spring. The banks working group already comprises more than a dozen market leading banks from across the Americas, the EMEA and APAC regions. These fantastic new partnerships highlighted the demands for innovative solutions to the historic and emerging challenges associated with payments and liquidity management. What we are seeing in the countries such as Georgia and Tajikistan is a recognition that they can provide a far superior experience for customers by offering efficient and seamless services based around frictionless cross-border payments and settlements. We knew 2023 would be a pivotal year for our business as we achieve the next phase of our growth. Our ability to serve both established and emerging markets demonstrates a genuine commitment to fixing issues across the global financial system. And there we go. Then we have Ripple Labs versus SEC jury trial is set for spring 2024. And I think there's going to be an announcement today from Stuart Alderati, a formal reply back to this whole appeal that's happening with the case. And then they have until December 4th to submit all pre-trial filings, document exhibits, and motions to exclude evidence from the jury. So we have this still stretching out. But as far as clarity and validation for secondary sales, it's relisted on exchanges. It's good. So that is coming up. And then we have Russia to test digital ruble with banks and clients. So the country's central bank will begin real-world tests of the digital currency with 13 banks and limited clients on August 15th. We're about 4 days away from that. And they signed the digital ruble law in July, while the central bank's pilot for the CBDC has been a while in the making. If we go down the launch of pilot operations with real digital rubles is the most important stage of the project, the Bank of Russia said. This will allow us to test the operation of the digital ruble platform already in an industrial environment, work out all the necessary procedures with the involvement of clients, adjust processes if necessary, and make sure that the client path is convenient and understandable for users. And they should be able to use the CBDC, citizens and businesses, at their own request starting 2025. So about a year and 3 months away, starting 2025. So pilot participants will be able to pay with digital rubles at 30 retail outlets located in 11 Russian cities. By the end of this year, the list of pilot participants will be expanded by attracting both citizens and companies. There we go. It's all happening. And then how crypto tokenization can go wrong and how to make it right. This is from somebody from Casper Labs. It's like an opinion article. Real world assets could become a $5 trillion industry and way more. Analysts project, but without certain changes, tokenization won't be a meaningful evolution in finance. And it goes back into ancient civilizations and just how the history of money, basically everything we cover in our course videos. And then if we go down the credit landscape today, and then it goes into tokenization. And fortunately, there's a potential fix here. The rise of blockchain is reshaping how companies trade their financial assets. Blockchains allow existing real-world assets and capital to be tokenized, representing certain assets, be they tangible, intangible, or financial, on-chain as digital tokens. So we're seeing some narratives line up. real world assets, and then zero knowledge proofs, so like privacy coins or privacy focused coins. We're seeing narratives build up. And then AI, of course, big data. The world is on the cusp of a tokenization boom. The tokenization industry is projected to reach a valuation of 3 to 5 trillion by 2030, with big names like JP Morgan and BlackRock already signaling their interest. So that, it's the writing's on the wall. I mean, we're in the best market that there could be. It's about to change everything up. And we can own a direct piece of it by owning some of the coins that are necessary in powering this new world that we're heading in, a tokenization. And then Volante. So we know that Volante is a FedNow partner, and that Volante VolPay can use XRP. And they are having like a conference or like a webinar about ISO 222, August 15th. So next week, the future of payments. And it's a summary. This webinar featuring the Bank of England and participant banks discuss the status of ISO 222 and the value that can come from adopting the standard. We'll explore the challenges faced by banks when implementing it, the benefits of it, and how data from the message format can leverage to create additional revenue and added value for customers. And then it goes all into it here. They're talking about the roadmap, what it looks like, adopting it, other initiatives that they're working on or considering, and so on. So we have Lloyd's Bank Group, Bank of England, Volante, and Swift. There we go. And then we have Andreessen Horst. So this is the other narrative I was talking about with ZK projects. So zero knowledge technology. And there's some names here like Jolt and Lasso. Definitely worth a look into, because there's going to be new coins that aren't even out yet that are going to lead this next bull run here. So it's good to kind of find some undercover gems. Then what we have coming up next is the BRICS Summit, August 22nd to 24th. And it's right around the corner. We got like 11 days. And Jim Rickards, he said back in July, Biden is now a world historic figure. He has destroyed the dollar, not an easy task. A BRICS gold-linked currency will be previewed August 22nd to be implemented in stages. SCO will merge with BRICS. Others will join. The dollar will still be around, but marginalized. Nice job, Joe. And then he had something new just the other day, 2 days ago. The best explanation of the new BRICS currency is in this new interview with me and Spawnboy. It's not that everything will happen on August 22nd. The point is it begins on August 22nd. And the sooner you understand, the better prepared you'll be. So this is definitely going to be worth a listen here. I don't know how long it is. It's about an hour long. So, and you're off to, I'll include the link in the Discord for this. So definitely join the Discord. Link will be in the bio, and I'll put this in there for people to watch. It's an hour long. I'm not going to play it here, but yeah, I'm definitely going to be watching this. And then you had this as well too. 801 XRP had shared this. So BRICS Plus in the future platform world, and a BRICS platform for sovereign wealth funds. Second tweet speaks of R5 BRICS global reserve currency. So let's see it. So this is on Russian Council on the website. Creation of a platform for cooperation among the sovereign wealth funds of BRICS Plus countries. One of the key areas of cooperation can be the coordinated initiatives directed at developing and deepening local financial markets. The possibility for the new development bank to participate in the G20 summits alongside the main MDBs, multi-development banks such as the Asian Development Bank or the African Development Bank. More active involvement of the BRICS CRA and the BRICS and BRICS Plus summits. The presentation of an annual report on macroeconomic trends in BRICS, and presentation on the state of the world economy, quantitative assessments on the potential effects of de-dollarization, regular discussions in the BRICS Plus summits on the transformation of the global monetary system, including a review of the progress of moving towards the creation of new regional and global reserve currencies. Right there. Presentation of the 3 to 5 main technological breakthroughs of the global south at the annual BRICS Plus summit. And it is through the building of a sizable pragmatic agenda at the BRICS summits that there could be a critical impetus to deliver to the South-to-South economic cooperation. In this respect, it is important that the aforementioned initiatives contain algorithms for scaling these achievements in agreement across the rest of the global South and BRICS platform. And then we already know, like, I think there's that Russia document. So this was a PDF from Russia, somebody talking about XRP, XLM. But then there was an actual, back in the day, oh, here it is. So I found it right here. So we have this, which is, this is Russia, China, right? The article discusses the possibility of Russia in connection with the implementation of Project China Digital Silk Road. And then you really go into the article and let's actually go into it. And then I'm going to do find, and we go to XRP. Maybe this isn't it. This might not be it. Nope. I think this is it. I think we got it. No. That might be it. I feel like it's hiding somewhere. The document's somewhere in here. But basically, it was a document from Russia, and it was basically labeling XRP as that on-demand liquidity, everything we already know to this point. But yeah, so in tandem with what we're learning here, and the de-dollarization, new regional global reserve currencies, and then here at conclusion, taking BRICS to the next level, what are the new horizons for the global south? It goes into all of it here. And then we go to the next one, a BRICS plus reserve currency. What are the possibilities? The creation of a new reserve currency could be potentially significant catalyst for the development of the BRICS plus and the transformation of global governance more broadly. The proposal to create a new reserve currency based on a basket of currencies from BRICS countries was initially formulated by the Valdez Club in 2018. The concept was to create a currency basket similar to the SDR, composed of national currencies from BRICS countries, as well as potentially some of the other currencies of BRICS plus circle economies. The selection of BRICS national currencies was due to their status as some of the most liquid currencies across emerging markets. This new reserve currency was proposed to be called R5 or R5 plus, based on the first letters of the BRICS currencies, each of which begin with the letter R: Real, Ruble, Rupee, Renminbi, and Rand. What is clear at this stage is that the BRICS reserve currency will not be created to replace the national reserve currencies of the BRICS economies. It will complement them and be like the SDR comparison to the IMF. Very interesting stuff going on. Then you have this BRICS plus, the new force in global governance. We'll save that for a later date. Just want to put it on the radar. We're about 10, 11 days away, and this was back from April. So a lot of exciting stuff. We're on the horizon, man. I'm definitely right around the corner. We're going to see some stuff. And we could see the dollar meltdown that days before or on the exact day of when this is kind of unveiled to the world, as Jim Record said right here. So definitely join the Discord. Link will be in the bio. I'll share this video. I'm definitely going to be watching it. This guy knows his stuff. So that's going to be it. I hope you guys have a good day. I'll see you in the Discord and in the next video.